Okay, cool. Welcome. Um, we didn't stream yesterday. Had some stuff to do, but streaming today instead. Um, we're gonna take on Jasmine, the Olivine City gym leader, which actually, there we go. It's also in the chat now. Um, and we have no answers to her steel types. I'd posted in the community tab. Um, I'm actually about to double check to see if anybody had any ideas in there. If not, the chat is a welcome area for just that, chatting. We can help strategize, we can help figure out what the next move is, and yeah. So in the meantime, I'm going to get the game started and I'm going to post on Instagram. So let's go. Okay, so game looks like it is doing much better. Um, Stream wise, not lagging, which is great. Um, Totally forgot what I was doing. Oh, yeah. Uh, mm-hmm. Okie dokie. So, hopefully, the stream is not as laggy as it was the other day. So far, so good. I was finally able to figure out why the audio from my mic was only coming out the left side. For whatever reason, it just I had to switch it on to mono. Yeah, so far so good. So I did. Let's see. So I may have come up with a strategy to take on Jasmine and the steel types. I need to double check, honestly. Let's see, view, community. Okay. Okay, so no. So no ideas, unfortunately, in the community tab, but we go on. So I'm going to continue training Jiff. Our level cap is 35. I definitely am going to want him to be level 35. I looked up the base stats for Steelix and Tentacool. Found out Tentacool evolves at level 30, I believe. So that is great for us. Also, Tentacruel is a lot faster and more special attacky in the stats than Steelix is in their special defense. So I'm not worried about Steelix. However, for the Magnemites, that's where maybe I am a little more stressed out. Um, for that, the only idea that I had was teaching somebody dig, because we can avoid getting hit at least one time from each Magnemite, um, unless we make that Pokemon strong enough that they can one-hit KO, which would be fantastic. Right now, my guess is going to be Bucket or Eradicate. Um, and if that works out, then that will be fantastic. I'm very much looking forward to that, because I don't think Magnemite's going to be able to take out Raticate. Um, and then possibly as backup, my third option will be G, our Haunter. Can use Shadow Ball, pretty strong move. Um, and thanks to Levitate, we are not affected by Steelix's ground type moves. As a test, I'm not going to get G up to level 30. Well, I'm going to get him close to level 35, but I'm not going to try to get him over 35 for now. So yeah, those are going to be the 3 Pokemon that I'm going to take into the gym, or at least against the gym leader. So yeah, let's get training, because I would like to get to the gym leader quickly. But we have a lot of levels to go. I was going to train in Ilex for, you know what? 'Cause I'm not that worried about Ilex Forest right now. The Oddish will come out in about an hour. So for probably this first hour of stream, we're going to train against the Pokemon here in Union Cave. Mostly rock and ground types, so it's going to be a lot of defense EVs, which is totally fine with me. I'm also realizing I did not get water, so I will eventually get up and do that. Bubble Beam. No hat today? No, I forgot to put one on, but it's okay. Nice. Cool. Yeah, also a lot of the Pokemon in here give pretty decent experience for how low level they are. So maybe once we get to like level 30, there won't be any like need to train in these lower areas outside of maybe getting some EVs in. But honestly, I think it's just gonna be up after this gym, honestly, because after this is Price. Yeah, Price and his Ice type Pokemon, which 2 of them are part Water type. So Hatch is gonna be definitely a big time MVP there, and then his Ace is a part ground type, so realistically Hatch and Tentacruel will be able to take out that whole team. Boom, 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 boom. Man, I miss Sandy. And I do apologize that this first hour of stream is going to be mostly just training. That is the one problem with these games, Heart Gold and Soul Silver, is that you have to do so much training in between gym badges to get your Pokemon to the necessary level to win the gym. And I mean, I don't mind it. I like training. I like battling. And I mean, I enjoy these games. I enjoy the music. I enjoy the graphics. So it's fun for me, but I know it can get really tedious and boring for somebody just watching. Oh, hey, here's this guy. He's just training his Pokemon. This is gonna be so much fun. Also, I suppose I might as well do the spiel, the spiel. Um, yeah, so if you enjoy the video, please remember to leave a like, subscribe, click the notification bell, and comment below what your favorite part and or least favorite part of the stream is to help future streams be more enjoyable for everyone. Make sure to be respectful in the comment section for sure and in the chat. This is a kids game. I'm not saying keep it PG, but definitely, you know, like, be cool. Yeah, that's true. You do have to grind a lot in other games too. I know the like the Souls games, Dark Souls and Demon Souls. Those games are very, very grindy from what I've seen. Because I probably would have really enjoyed those games, except for the fact that every time you die, you have to basically start over from point zero. Because besides that, they do look like a lot of fun. The bosses look hard, which is nice. Um, it, I don't know. It's just that whole losing all of your progress up to that point. It does not appeal to me. You know what? Since we are training so much, we're going to move this up a little bit. And I know riding the bike gets more encounters, so we're going to do that. Also, in the meantime, hope everybody's week is going well. If anybody did anything fun this week or has any fun plans this weekend, please leave it in the chat or the comment section. I would like to read up on everybody. Also, let me know what you think of the strategy to take on Jasmine of using Dig on Raticate against the Magnemites and Tentacruel using Surf probably against Steelix. Because honestly, I think it's the best solution that I could come up with for what I've got to work with. But if there is a better strategy, we've got roughly an hour. Probably, actually, you know what? I think at 8 o'clock, regardless, if I'm even level 30, then we're going for it. We're gonna go in headstrong. Hello, sir. How are you? Oh, it is Lumberjack Day. Awesome. And I just took off my flannel. I did not have a Lumberjack Slam, though. Maybe I'll make a midnight run. We'll see. Eventually, I'll get more hungry than I am not really right now. But I do have food. So, yay. Thank you. Oh, yeah. How was that office visit? Really? 8 years? I feel like you've sent me photos. Don't lie. Still happening. Well, hopefully all is going well with the corporate takeover. That's not what I meant to do. This is why we don't go double speed, kids. Ah, dress up, yes, slam no. Why not? There's Denny's out there, right? I know there's no norms like SoCal. Does IHOP have a lumberjack option? I know they're all over the place. Oh. Mm-mm-mm. What? Really? But they're like everywhere. That doesn't make sense. I know, like, how close is the nearest IHOP or Denny's to you? Three exits. What's that, like 15 minutes? You're out in the middle of nowhere. Nice. Keep on trucking. Ooh, you know what? Can I find Psyduck here in this water? If I can, that would be fantastic. Actually, maybe I should just do all my training in Ilex Forest, because I can, if I remember correctly, I can find Psyduck surfing in the little pond that they have. So maybe once I run out of Bubble Beam, I'll go do that. Because I definitely want to teach Tentacool surf anyway. Just, it's a better water move than anything it's going to get. I did see that it learns Poison Jab shortly after evolving, so that's nice. Although it has not great physical attack base stats as a Tentacruel, or even as a Tentacool, but either way. Okay, one more Bubble Beam and we will go get well, I was getting no lag. Now I'm just getting a little bit, so it's not so bad. Definitely much, much better than last time. Alright, I see we've got a few more viewers, which is awesome. I am also realizing I don't have anybody with cut, which is not awesome. So we're gonna go get Shame because it's the only reason I have him at this point. There's a very good chance if I lose any Pokemon in the next gym, I'm gonna stop. Um, it's gonna get to the point where I'm out of usable Pokemon to get through the rest of the game. Um, because I am not confident enough in myself as a battler to win this game with a Togepi and Apom. Because that's about all I've got left. Um, yeah, so Togepi Egg, Apom, Farfetch'd, Magnemite can be helpful. I don't know if I can use the Thunderstone to evolve it into Magnezone here, but that would be cool if I could. Also, I was told that the new Pokemon game that comes out tomorrow is really bad on the Switch. Well, it's only on the Switch, so that sucks. I'm still excited for it either way, and I will definitely be picking them both up tomorrow. You're not gonna go with me. Actually. Okay. I did see a lot of people have already put in 30 plus hours into it, because a lot of YouTubers especially have been getting early access to it, which, I mean, is nice, but at the same time, it's kind of not super fair to the fans. Like, we should all be able to have it available to us at the same time. Like I mentioned the other day, I was fortunate enough to be able to see the physical copies of the game the other day. I'm not allowed to talk about how, why, or I wasn't even allowed to take photos, but that was super exciting for me. And so yeah, I don't know. I'm excited for them. See, I'm keeping my thoughts on the new Pokemon to myself until you are ready for spoilers. I will not be ready for spoilers until I beat the game. So, yeah. If I could avoid spoilers at all costs, I was watching actually the other day during my like lunchtime. Alex, the Aura Guardian, he was doing a live stream of finishing up Pokemon Shield. I think it was Shield, sort of Shield. And he was mentioning how he's seen a lot of the new Pokemon, or he's maybe played the game, I'm not sure, but he was doing really good at not spoiling anything for anybody. So I was really happy about that. Also, I hope he finished his journey there, and yeah, it'll be fun to see other people's playthroughs. I'm sure some people are gonna Nuzlocke it right off the bat. I am not. I'm gonna do a regular playthrough and kind of get to know the Pokemon, get to know the region, get to learn these new mechanics. Because this whole auto battle thing really kind of almost bothers me. I'm not really sure how to feel about it. Let's see. Do you follow the Pokemon Instagram? If so, unfollow. I do. After their announcement of the ending of the Journeys anime, I have not gone on their page, and I've kind of avoided doing anything on Instagram for the rest of this last like 2 weeks. I've been posting in my stories, but that's about it. There's going to be a ton of spoilers. Yeah, I'm sure there are at this point. They're not really spoilers so much as they are. I wouldn't even know what to call it. But yeah, let's see. I meant my thoughts on the new Pokemon designs. Don't know anything about the game. Oh yeah, no. Yeah, I mean, outside of the like handful that were announced previously, I don't mind talking about them. Like, Obviously, the starters, the base forms of the starters, I don't mind talking about. Fido, um, the Pikachu dog thing, whatever that's called. Um, Ceruledge and whatever the other one's called, because I don't like it. Like those ones, I don't mind talking about those ones. I mean, they're out there. We all already know. Um, but um, yeah, I definitely don't want to lose interest in the game this early. Um, just because we not that we were necessarily waiting a long time for this or anything, but um, when they announced it, people got really excited. I was one of them. Um, when they showed the starters, I was like, okay, cool. The first announcement, I feel like if they had just done that and then maybe the terrasterizing or whatever it's called, I think that would have been more than enough. We were all gonna buy it anyway. They didn't need to show any more and be like, cool, we'll see you guys in November. Enjoy the game. Awesome. I mean, I say the same thing about like major chain department stores. They get a lot of flack on media, whether it's the news or just even people talking to each other. Um, and we're acting like I'm going to stop going to these stores just because somebody said something bad. No, I go to this store once a week even. I'm going to continue going. Like, I'm not going to stop. Like, the other day there was a story about Target on the news. I won't go into detail, but something bad happened, and that store was open immediately the next day. So, like, obviously, they don't necessarily care too much about saying like, oh yeah, no, um, we think people are going to stop coming to our store because of such and such thing. Same thing. People are not going to stop buying popular video games. Um, there's new emotes. If I knew how to use emotes, I would be more excited. But feel free to enjoy and plug them in, and um, maybe you guys can teach me how to use them. Most corporations don't care. This is true. Um, which is why I'm very, like, not concerned, but surprised that these video game companies, especially Pokemon, where like the whole thing is the story and the gameplay. Why would you give away so much of your story so early on? Like, just keep running ads until the game comes out. It would be so easy. Is that pink poop? What is going on? Because they know no matter what, people are still going to buy it. Yeah, so exactly. So if you know people are going to buy it, you don't need to reveal as much as they have. Okay, I cannot tell what that red thing is. Oh, that's a Golduck. Okay. Just for safety's sake, I'm going to switch into Hatch because I don't know what level 17 Golducks can have in their move pool. Scratch. Okay, well maybe that wasn't so bad. Huh. Hmm. Wow, it lived. Okay. These emotes are hilarious. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying them. Feel free to post as many as you like. Nice, okay. So this was definitely a better idea than training in Union Cave. Gotta drive somewhere. I'm gonna put you on mobile. Yeah. Not a problem, man. Drive safely. Is that an angry, screaming dinosaur? Also, let me know if the, what's it called? The audio is coming out both left and right, because according to my bars here, it's fixed and it should be going left and right. Let me know if it needs to get louder. Oh, you suck. Surf. Wow. Oh no. See, that's what I'm afraid of. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and use the Pokemon I need. On mobile, it is both. I don't know about headphones. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I did notice what you were saying. I went back and watched a little bit of one of my streams and noticed it is only coming out of the left side. Like when I tried to tilt my phone, normally it'll come out of the like ear side and the microphone side, the little speaker on the bottom of it. But it was only coming out of one side, and that because yeah, it was for whatever reason it was only equipped to come out of the left side. But I changed the settings, so hopefully it is coming out both sides now. Should be going mono. I don't know why mono turns it into stereo, but hopefully. I guess all of my previous streams, so this may be the first one that's actually in stereo, technically. Like, as far as I could tell, it's technically in mono. So it's technically only coming out of one side, or it's all coming out of both sides at the same time. Regardless if I'm like on the left side or the right side of the microphone or anything like that. But yeah, so hopefully it is at least coming out both sides. Headbutt. Also, hopefully I don't have to sit so close to the microphone anymore, because it makes my back hurt. Let's see. I had these issues when I streamed all the time because Streamlabs kept resetting. I did just watch a video about Streamlabs because I saw something about using it and I was like, that seems kind of interesting. Maybe I'll try that also. That, from what I've seen, it is not a good alternative. So I'm going to continue using OBS Studio. I need a mic arm. Well, I'm thinking about getting a tabletop stand. They're cheaper. They're easy to use. So I think it's just going to be better. And then it's out of the way. Nope, don't want to headbutt the tree. I just want to fight these Psyducks, get the experience points, which I didn't realize I could do. OBS is better, to be honest. I had an easier time using it. I've had a pretty easy time as well. I can't say I've had any real issues with it. The most issues that I've had was figuring out the appropriate settings so that my stream came out with decent connection to YouTube. And since I've figured that out, I'm I mean, you guys are the ones watching it. You can actually see it. So if it is coming out laggy or grainy or whatever it is, please let me know. And I'm more than happy to mess with the settings some more until we get a happy middle ground. Um, but yeah, like honestly, that's been the only like issue. I can't even really say it's an issue. That's just formatting. That's just me finding what's the right setting to be on. Um, but it's like super simple layout. Um, really easy to use. The only thing maybe that wasn't so easy at first was figuring out the how to make the different sizes for the screens. But a really quick tutorial video on YouTube, and here's our layout. You see the squares, you see the Pokemon are added there, the badges are added there. It's been really easy since then. It's been fun. Have you thought about using anything that alerts you when you get followers or stuff that the chat can engage in? I know YouTube has like a little poll that I can add during stream. I haven't quite. I know it's like at the bottom of the chat. I can do it. As far as like adding the followers and stuff like that, I don't know how to do that. I know there's like plugins I can get. Um, I don't know that I will be doing that for this specific run. If we pick up some steam, some people join in, subscribe, join in on the chat, then I'm more than happy to accommodate people. But yeah, if you are watching and you're new here and you subscribe, let me know. I'm more than happy to shout out your name. I'm more than happy to subscribe back. Just the other day during stream, we had a new sub, and in Shadow Ash, it was a longer name than that, but that's all I can remember, unfortunately. And yeah, I subbed them back. They've got a lot of funny shorts on their channel. Most of it is Pokemon stuff. And so, yeah, I mean, I am more than happy to try and learn more and more about this as long as people are interested. Let's see. You keep chat engaged pretty well, so it would only be for fun. Are you saying Trisecta and I aren't enough for you? They had a cool name. Well, that's not what I'm saying. But if there are more people and there's more call for stuff like that, then I'm definitely happy to accommodate. If it's just us and we're just hanging out, then you guys are already subscribed. I don't need to add a button to be like, oh, look, this person subscribed. You're already subbed. You guys are already in the chat. As far as doing like interactions in the chat, again, it says we're a small community, and we can interact with ourselves. So we are doing great, I think, Really? You, sir, are not making me happy. Go away. Let's see, once you get more people, are you going to have someone mod for you, as in have the ability to ban people who act up? Hopefully that doesn't happen. Yeah, probably, because I'm going to need help at that point, engaging with the chat. Like, obviously I'll be able to see it, but as far as actually being involved, or having somebody like help direct the conversation, that's definitely something that I probably would need in the future. But again, depends on how many people join in. If you enjoy the stream and people that like Pokemon, or at least like early Pokemon games, please let them know, and they can watch this series. I'm going to get as far into Johto as I can. Afterwards, win or lose, I'm going to play the Hoenn remake games. What was it? We got vote for Alpha. No, Omega Ruby. Um, so there's that. I know a lot of people like the Hoenn games. People like the remakes. I've never played the remakes, so I'm excited to see the new features. Um, I'm not really big on like Mega Evolution, but it's cool the ones that they added. So I'm definitely like psyched to use them, or even just if it's the one time, because this is definitely a stream kids are bound to see. Yeah, this is absolutely true. I said it earlier, right? Like, this is a kid's game. So I know a lot of us are adults. I'm in my 30s, so it's just remembering that this is a kid's game, right? The marketing is all for kids. Um, when Pokemon was on TV when I was a kid, it was produced by 4Kids TV. Um, so just definitely a good thing to remember. I will be streaming the new Pokemon games. Um, actually, I was gonna wait till later to show this. Oh, actually, you know what? If you stay tuned for the rest of the stream, at the very end, I will talk about what I am planning to do with Scarlet and Violet. And as far as streaming it, there you, Shadow Ash, what's up? I actually just mentioned you. I could not remember your whole name, but I remembered the Shadow Ash part. Yeah, so we're just training up a little bit. I'm gonna try to get everybody as close to level 35 as possible within the next 20 minutes. Um, or not everybody, but the 3 Pokemon I plan on using um, in Jasmine's gym. Say I black out. I got KO by the 3rd gym. Oh man, really? What Pokemon did you end up using to go against what's her face, Whitney? My starter and something else. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, I remember like as a kid, I used Quilava against Whitney, and it was a pain. Like she's intense. I don't remember so much the first time playing through Soul Silver and how I did that, but yeah, my most recent, if you haven't seen, I do have all my videos up still. All my streams are in a playlist on my channel, and yeah, I ended up knocking out her Clefairy pretty easily with the in-game trade Machop from the department store, and then after that, I was able to put her Miltank to sleep using Butterfree. Thankfully, lived through 2 rollouts. I don't know how that happened. Um, and then Machop finished off the Miltank while it was asleep, so that worked out really nicely for me. Um, and thankfully, I did not lose any Pokemon that turn, because I know normally I definitely would have. Um, I think we'll pick Totodile. Totodile is great. Honestly, I think Cyndaquil is more popular, and obviously there is a lack of fire types in this game and all games, which is kind of intense. So it's almost an easier choice to say I'm going to pick Cyndaquil every time you go through Johto. But Totodile is a really good, strong Pokemon, especially when it becomes for Alligator. Gets a lot of coverage moves, and it's just generally something that, like, personally, if I could have two starters on my team, it would be Cyndaquil and Totodile. At least in these games. If it was in general, I don't know who they would be. Uh, that's what you're trying to do. Yeah, man, it's, I don't know. These games are hard. Like, I do not remember having this much trouble Nuzlocking through Fire Red. Which, again, the only reason that I didn't get to the very end of it was because my file got corrupted. So thankfully, I think you had said you were playing on your actual DS, um, which, is awesome that you still have your DS, that you're able to play games and all that. I think I have my DSi somewhere. I need to find it. Oops, go up. Oh, awesome. Okay. Well, that definitely explains that. That's great. I'm glad you got an awesome birthday gift. I don't even know what I got for my birthday last year. Wow, really? You're still up, huh? Okay. Well. Oh, no school tomorrow? Hey, okay. Yeah, I know a lot of the schools near me are going on a vacation all of next week for Thanksgiving, American Thanksgiving. Because I know a lot of other countries obviously have Thanksgiving also. So, it's snowing. Holy moly. Where, well, if you feel comfortable, where are you that it's snowing? A snow day sounds kind of fun though, either way. Because I don't get a lot of snow. I get no snow where I am. Um, Country Alutko. Hmm. I'm not sure where that is, but hmm. So the East Coast also is getting a lot of snow. Yeah, I think everywhere except for California is gonna get snow. Coraldo? I'm sorry, I'm having. Oh, okay. Well, if it's safe, enjoy the snow day. If it is not safe, stay inside and stay warm. Um, Definitely. Oh, actually, if you are able and Pokemon Scarlet and Violet are something that interests you, hopefully you'll be able to get copies tomorrow if you don't already have some, like some of the other people we were talking about earlier. Um, On Saturday. Okay. Well, that's good because then you'll be able to enjoy your weekend playing the game. So that'll be fun. I hope because we were talking about it a little bit earlier. There's been a lot of coverage of the games already, and some people are saying good things, some people are saying bad things, or not that they're saying bad things, that just that. Ooh, 2 hours to get to school. Wow, that's nuts. Um, yeah, no, I was very fortunate when I was in school. Like most of my schools that I went to were like a 10-minute walk, 15-minute walk maybe. So that's good that you go through 2 hours to get there. Uh, oh, just for right now. Okay, well that's better then, because if it was all the time, I've heard stories from like older people where there weren't as many schools because there weren't as many people, so they'd have to walk a bit further to get to school. But hopefully that doesn't last and you can get to school quicker. Ha. Okay, we are not getting as far as I would like us to, even with the speed up button. Go to high school. High school is good. High school, I feel like a lot of people have a lot of their like most fun memories from high school. Um, a lot of my most fun memories are from high school. So I definitely recommend it if you have that opportunity. It helps you grow. It helps you learn things. It helps you meet people that maybe you would not have met before. Um, and like for me, it helped me kind of learn what I wanted to do as an adult. Um, and I'm kind of doing it now. So that I definitely recommend it. If that is an opportunity for you, go for it. I don't remember nothing for the last couple of years because people were mean to me. I'm sorry. People can be very, very mean. Um, I know. I didn't have a lot of people be mean to me, but I was around a lot of people that were mean. Um, and I've seen how it can affect people. Um, so I mean, don't worry about those people. They're being mean because they don't have anything better to do with their lives. Like if you enjoy being yourself, then you keep doing you, my man. Blueberry the Totodile. That is a fantastic name. That sounds like that Totodile is going to be dancing around a lot. You feel called out. Why do you feel called out? What? Nobody was mean to you. Okay, maybe I was mean to you, but that's it. Yeah, if it doesn't die. I think I think now that you have a better idea of what to do, I think you'll be okay. Teeth, that is a silly reason to bully someone. Oh yeah, no, you were mean, for sure. Trisecta, you were mean as hell. Just kidding. You were not mean. You're still not mean. I think you wanted to be mean, maybe, but you don't have it in you. Let's see, Ash, don't let people get you down. Yeah. Oh, wow, you're actually going to blind Nuzlocke Violet. Okay, see, we were talking about that a little bit ago, too. Yeah, I don't think I have the courage to do that. I like, I'm definitely going to play the games, but I think I'm going to play them regularly first, and then, or I'll play one of them regularly first, and then once I kind of know what the game is about, and I'll have a better idea, then I will Nuzlocke the other one. But I wish you great luck in. Oh, really? Did they? Ugh, why did they do this? I wish you good luck in that Nuzlocke as well. Let's see. I am been doing Nuzlocke since I got my first Pokemon game. Oh, what was your first Pokemon game? What or when did you get your first Pokemon game? Also. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu 2019. Okay. I did not have a lot of luck with that game. Uh, I have both of them. I bought um, Let's Go Eevee, and then about a year ago, I finally bought Let's Go Pikachu. Um, I thought those games were interesting. I didn't like that there wasn't as many battles though. Um, but I thought like all the moves that Pikachu and Eevee could learn were really cool. I liked Pokemon being out and about and following you around and being able to see the shinies, all that stuff. I thought that was a really cool idea. All right, man, back on the road. Be safe. Don't be mean to the other drivers. Honking your horn in traffic is no good. It helps no one. It doesn't help you feel better. It doesn't help them feel better. Took my dogs on a walk in the snow today. Oh, that's awesome. What kind of dogs do you have? Ooh, water gun. Oops. Okay, so maybe we will spend a little more time training because we're not quite near where I'd like us to be. But didn't slip on ice too. Oh, you slipped? Well, I hope you're okay. Because I've seen what slipping on ice can do to some people. Man, it's kind of crazy. The thing, like, we put ice on our bodies to get rid of pain. It's crazy to see how much pain ice can cause also. Get out of the grass. Come on. Oh, all right. Guess it's nighttime. I hate ice. I almost broke my jaw. Ooh. Well, I'm glad you had fun. And yeah, just kind of a friendly reminder from Mother Nature to be careful when we're out there. No, I'm glad you're fine, man. I'm glad. 7 inches of snow? What? Calm down, Anakin. With your I hate sand. It's my way to work because it snowed a lot and the car wouldn't make it. Ooh. Yeah, that's one of the many reasons I'm glad I live in California. I don't think at this point in my life I would be able to handle living in a place that snows. Like, I've spent my entire life not around snow, and although it's fun to go like to the mountains and see the snow, uh BRB. All right. No problem. We'll be here for a while. Barrier. Barrier. Psychic. User throws up a sturdy wall that sharply raises its defense stat. Nah. Give up on barrier. Yes. Okay, so the goal is still going to be getting Tentacool to level 35 before we go to the gym. So this stream may go a little longer than I had originally planned. But again, if you enjoy the stream, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment of your favorite and or least favorite part of the stream to help future streams be more enjoyable for everyone. Please make sure to keep comments respectful, as this is a kids game. You just start. Hey Garcia, how are you doing, man? No, I started about an hour ago. I've just been training up, getting ready for Jasmine. I came up with a strategy that I think will work. So the strategy right now is get Tentacool up to level 35, at which point it will evolve into Tentacruel and be strong enough to take out Steelix, hopefully in one hit, using Surf. So that's not really my concern. My concern was with the Magnemites, because I don't have anything that's going to be super effective against them. So my plan now is to teach Dig to Raticate and use Dig against the Magnemites. So based on the fact that my Raticate's going to be faster than those Magnemites, I may not get hit at all by the Magnemites, and I might not even get hit by Steelix, so I may come out of there completely unharmed, which would be fantastic. Like a Mortal Kombat flawless victory type thing. But yeah, so that's the plan right now. Unfortunately, the training is going to take longer than I had planned. I am using the speed up button, so hopefully it doesn't take too long, because as you can see, Tentacle's only at level 26, so we still have 9 levels to go. Thankfully, though, we get to go up against these Psyducks here in Ilex Forest. Occasionally a Golduck will pop out. And so we're getting... the grind is real, yeah. We're getting more experience from these Psyducks and Golducks than we were from Oddish and Pokemon in the Union Cave. But, you know, it's still not quite as much as I would like at one point, or like per battle. But, you know, we take what we can get, and these games are notorious for just that: grinding, grinding, grinding. So, you know, we'll do a little more grinding. Hopefully, we will be ready to take on the gym by 9 p.m., which is in about an hour. But what of the effort values? Yeah, the EVs. So with Psyduck, the EVs that we get from Psyduck and Golduck are special attack, which is very helpful because I plan on using Tentacruel as my water type special attacker anyway. As for Raticate, I'm not too worried about their EV spread, just because although yes, I plan on using it more as a physical attacker. Any good amount of experience points that I can get at one time is going to be worth it for Raticate, just to keep up with the rest of the team. Damn. But like Haunter is another Pokemon I'm going to train up here because again, I'm going to use Haunter for special attack. So getting those extra special attack EVs is going to be super helpful. Haunter is the third Pokemon that I'll be taking into the gym, just as you know, somebody that's not going to be super affected at all by the Steel type, can kind of take a few hits from any of the electric type attacks and is completely immune to the ground type attacks. So if for whatever reason I do end up needing Haunter, he's got Shadow Ball. He's gonna be more than good to go. I probably won't worry about getting Haunter to level 35, probably just to level 30, and then like that's fine. Because I also want to test the randomizer to see if I can get Haunter to evolve into Gengar, which happens at level 36. And I would like that to happen on stream if it is accurate. If it doesn't end up happening, honestly, I like Haunter more than Gengar anyway, design-wise. And then obviously with abilities, having Levitate, get rid of the ground immunity, super, super helpful. Honestly, if I had an Eviolite in this game, Eviolite Haunter, and I'd be good to go. I wouldn't even worry about getting hit by anything, really. Psychic types would be my worst enemy still, but if Haunter's faster than them, then I really wouldn't worry. But yeah, so it's going to be a bit more grindy, which is not what I was hoping for, but I've been kind of busy this week. That's why my streams are on my not regular days. Thankfully, I've had time this week to do streams on not my regular days. Usually I'm working on Thursdays, but thankfully today I am not. So we fight Pokemon and wait for Scarlet and Violet to come out. Also, at the end of the stream, I will be talking about my plans for Scarlet and Violet, which come out tomorrow. Maybe some parts of the world it's already come out. Hey, welcome back, Shadow Ash. Let's see, well, I gotta get gasoline to head home, then I'll pick up the stream. Thereafter, awesome, man. Drive safe. Be safe at the gas station. Don't pay too much. I know gas is crazy. Um, yes. Cold. Yeah. You have snow, and it makes sense why you're cold. I'm cold. There's no snow here. There's barely any wind. It's just randomly cold, and I don't like it. Like, you are already a much stronger person than I am for being able to deal with snow, and I'm just sitting here wishing I had like a little portable heater to keep me my feet warm. But unfortunately, it is not what is happening. So, socks are on, sweater is on, I've got sweatpants on. Alright. Use your body temperature to stay warm by putting your hands under your legs or near your armpits. Yeah, actually, those are very good tips. Um, I used to do that all the time. Actually, when I was in high school, Trisecta and I both were on the wrestling team, and sometimes we'd have to be there very late. Um, and it would get cold. So, one way that I would keep myself warm walking home would be to put my hands under my armpits like this. Let's see. I like snow, but when it's 13 degrees, oh my gosh, no, no. Yeah, no, you're definitely a stronger person than I am. Um, I would lose my mind. Like here, or 13 degrees Celsius or Fahrenheit. There, because it's a difference. I know it's like not a big difference, but still. Because like I'm thinking Fahrenheit, but you could be talking about Celsius. It's one of the hotter parts of the body. It's also one of the fastest ways to cool yourself down. Yeah. 13 Fahrenheit. No, that sounds awful. Yeah. Uh, do everything you can to stay warm. Grab 1,000 blankets, put on 1,000,000 sweaters, um, cuddle with your dogs for warmth. My goodness, I could not do that. I I don't know what the coldest temperature I've ever been in was, but definitely 13 degrees was not it. I could not do that. Or 22 Fahrenheit. Okay. Still, that's is extremely low, and it scares me. I yeah, because here, like the coldest it gets in my area. The other day, I did see that it was 49 degrees Fahrenheit. So if I'm not mistaken, that's somewhere around um 16 degrees Fahrenheit right now. Oh my gosh. No, that's insane to me because I grew up in an area that's just naturally warm most of the time, and I'm a wuss. Like I me and cold do not mix. Me and cold and me and danger do not mix. I am not somebody that's worthwhile in a dangerous situation, especially if it's cold. I'll do surf. Yesterday morning it was like 13 or 12 in the morning. Yeah. Honestly, here in the morning it's not that bad, but the nighttime can get really cold because it's supposedly like a tropical desert, which I don't know. I don't know that I believe that, but it's, yeah, like at night it'll get to like 49 degrees Fahrenheit, maybe 45 degrees Fahrenheit, but at that point I'm asleep, so I'm wrapped up in blankets. The mornings are usually between like 55 to 65 degrees Fahrenheit. And then actually today was really warm in the afternoon. It was, I don't know how warm it was, but I remember like walking out to my car and the sun was just so hot. Yeah, it is, it is. Pop, 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 pop. Okay. Disable. What are you disabling? I haven't done anything. What? Get out of here. Psychic me. Goodbye. Okay. So honestly, if we can get Tentacool to level 35 and Raticate and Haunter to 30 even, I will go ahead and go face that gym because I don't want to spend too much time just sitting here training for you guys to just watch that. Like, I'd rather watch a fun battle than all of this. Which, actually, if my strategy works, I don't know how much fun it'll be, except to be like, all right, awesome, my strategy worked. So we'll see. Let's see. I'm going to be in my room this weekend playing Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. That is exactly what I wish I could be doing. I am working this weekend, unfortunately, but I'm excited to start playing Scarlet and Violet. Speaking of everybody, who is your starter choice? I did a poll on Instagram earlier today of what people thought my starter choice was going to be, or what my favorite starter is. And people were wrong. Let's see. Cat. I am going to use it in my blind Nuzlocke. An excellent choice. Honestly, that was the one that caught my attention the fastest. Oh, actually, you know what? This thing just has scratch. You're wearing shorts and flip. Of course you are. Um, but yeah, Spregatito was definitely the one that caught my attention immediately. I wish I liked grass types more because I definitely want to see what it turns into. Crazy people, yes, that we are. Although once I met somebody from Tennessee, I think it was. Um, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Tennessee. But it was raining here one day, and he was wearing a tank top, shorts, and sandals, while me and my friend were freezing. and we were like completely covered up. It's 59. Okay, that's not so bad. Plus, like, Florida's 59, not the same as uh like California 59. Let's see, I'm wearing 2 blankets and Fuecoco is so cute. I agree that Fuecoco is cute. I just think it is so dopey looking. Like, it it looks like it needs a hug in not a good way. Did they remember the Titans? I don't know. I do not know. Off the top of my head, I could not tell you. Um, but um, yeah, no. A lot of crazy people out here. It's maybe it comes with the territory, I don't know, but let's see. I lived on the East Coast, and during storms, I had a friend only wear a t-shirt and shorts when it was -5 degrees. What in the world is wrong with that person? I think I will name it after one of my cats. Oh, that's adorable. That's cute. I like that idea. Actually, that just reminded me. I remember watching a different Nuzlocker, Flygon HG. He named a Yamper that he caught in one of his playthroughs after his real life dog, and I guess it upset his girlfriend when the Yamper ended up fainting in battle because it was like their real life dog passed away, but thankfully their real dog is fine, and that's just a funny little anecdote. We'll name it Lala after my cat. Oh, that's a nice name. I like that. And then I hope Lala lives the whole playthrough, or the whole Nuzlocke. And he was the palest person I knew, and I just couldn't comprehend how he wasn't bright red because the cold. You know, that's very interesting. Let's see, I actually turned on my heat. If it's too cold when I wake up, then I won't want to get out of bed. Yeah, no, I understand that because I get up and I don't have heat and it's cold and it sucks. Oh, Layla, I mean, okay. Well, that's still a very nice name for a cat. Yeah. Unfortunately, I do not have any pets, so I can't name my Pokemon after any of my pets. I had like goldfish and turtles when I was younger. I do not remember any of their names, but I enjoyed them. I still like looking at fish. Like, I would probably go to the aquarium more often if I liked going outside. Ooh, this one's level 20. This could be bad. Okay, we'll see how this goes. Probably should have used hypnosis just in case. Oh, awesome. Good job. Only 114. That's barely more than the lower level ones were giving me. What's going on here? But yes, I have a lot of trouble getting out of bed in the morning, so I understand. Like, it gets kind of crazy how the cold makes us not want to move, but at the same time, moving is so much better for us when it is cold, so we can stay warm and not get like hypothermia or frostbite or anything like that. 15. Okay, I think we're with these higher level ones, we're definitely pushing it. It's good to get them more experience, but the potential for them causing us damage is not doing any favors for my anxiety. Which may not be real anxiety. It may just be like self-induced anxiety. When did you get food? I got food before I started streaming. I've been eating it this whole time. I think I showed it at the beginning of stream, actually, at one point. I'd have to go back and look, but I'm pretty sure it's in there. Actually, I think it was while we were talking about Lumberjack Day, which, if I'm up for it, I will go celebrate. But I don't think I will. I think I'm going to stay in bed after this and try not to freeze. And I recommend everyone else do the same. And I thought I was paying attention. You know, that's how I lose Pokemon, by not paying attention. That's how I click the wrong button, by not paying attention. And I've not paid attention a lot. We went over the Rest in Peace box in the PC last stream, and there are more Pokemon in that box than there are in my usable box. You could always go pick it up or have it delivered. I don't like doing delivery. It seems like paying for something you don't need to pay for. Paying too much for something you don't need to pay for. Like, I don't mind paying for a thing. Like, if it was something super far, then okay, fine. But something that's basically around the corner. Well, maybe not around the corner, but like within a mile. I'm not paying for delivery at that point. Mm, 14. Right, I might have to go heal them up soon. This is why I need to find more free time so that I can do most of this stuff off stream, and then we can watch the fun parts of this rather than have to go through all of this like mass genocide of Psyducks. Because I kind of feel bad that I'm essentially like eliminating the population. I don't think 16 can learn confusion, so we should be okay. Alright, I'm back. Beer in hand and off of work tomorrow. Hey, nice. So Garcia's got no work tomorrow. Shadow Ash might not have school tomorrow. It's looking to be a very good weekend for some of us. Like, I have to go to work, but I have to go to work in the morning, and it's not that bad. Like, I'll be done by 4 p.m. and then I can worry about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. It's going to be the ongoing theme of what's happening during this stream. We're going to keep getting back to it. Actually, speaking of, so Shadow Ash already shared their choice for starter for their first playthrough of Scarlet and Violet, and I think Caitlin said Fuecoco was their choice. What about anybody else? What is gonna be their first choice for for Scarlet and Violet as far as starters go. Let's see. I say we put your starter to a vote. Ooh, that's not a bad idea either. In that case, maybe I will put a poll up in the community tab if that's something you guys are into. We could do that. We can vote there, and it'll give me an excuse to use the community tab and get some good feedback. Because I had an idea of what starter I was going to use. I was sharing it on Instagram earlier, but I'm down to have a vote for my starter. Let's see, cat for obvious reasons. And what are these obvious reasons? Rude. Scratch me, I'll bite you. Yeah. They're a dog lover. It's grass, I like cats. Huh? Good enough reasons for me. Actually, I could take you. Let's go. Larry the box cat. Actually, speaking of, where was Tissue? I don't think I saw Tissue pop up on stream yet. Ba 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 ba. Snoop Dogg is conflicted because on one hand grass, on the other hand cat. Yes. There's a fantastic conundrum that poor Snoop Dogg has to be a part of. You know what? Well, we'll see what this thing does. Some tissues here. He was just napping. Cat dog. Cat dog. Cat dog. So yeah, that was a fun show. Very interesting. I wonder if that's ever happened in real life, where there's like a Siamese animal, but it's two different animals. I'd have to look that up at some point. Okay. No. Why? What did I get? An antidote. Get out of here. Alright, I guess. Wait, what? Why is something battling me? What is happening here? Get out of my face. You may not like what you find. Yes. That happens a lot. Let's see. We are like the only two who are Nuzlocke Pokemon Heart Gold. I wonder, actually. I haven't seen anybody do it recently. But also, I think a lot of streamers do their streams over on Twitch. I've seen a few people say that they may switch over to streaming on YouTube. For me, streaming on YouTube is just easier. I already have the YouTube channel. I have the ability to stream. I don't have to worry about downloading anything for Twitch or creating a profile or anything like that. And I feel like on YouTube also, the guidelines keep us a little more, not necessarily safe, but there's less encouragement for bad things to be said. Because on Twitch, some of the stream, like I don't have Twitch, but some of the streams that I've seen that get like uploaded from Twitch to YouTube, the the chat section is very not good. There's a lot of good areas for constructive criticism on there, and good conversations to be had about the game that's being played, but I think a lot of there's just too many people that want to be silly. Let's see. I'm going to say something bad. Oh gosh. Remember, this is a kids game. I mean, I'm not trying to be harsh. Honestly, for streaming, that's what Twitch is for. So I understand, and I thought about using Twitch to stream, and I'm sure there would be more people um, that maybe would see this if it was on Twitch, but I don't necessarily care too much about reaching a lot of people. I honestly prefer talking with you guys is really nice. Everybody's really respectful, and you guys make me laugh, so that's good. Charizard is overrated. Oh, 100%. Old Charizard was cool. Anime Charizard's always awesome, but in-game Charizard has been pretty bad since X and Y, I think. Ever since Megas were created. Because at that point, the excuse was, we're going to make Charizard worse because we're giving it a Mega. But we're also going to make it way worse because we're giving it 2 Megas. And I don't think that was a good reason to make Charizard worse. And then they did the Gigantamax form, so it's like, okay, there's no excuse to make Charizard even worse, but we're going to make him even worse. And then we're going to give him a Gigantamax form to make up for it, and he's going to be, he's going to be a big problem for a lot of people. Well, okay. Let's see. Trash and Smash Bros. 2. I have not played Smash Bros. In quite some time. Does Charizard have its own character now, or is it still just part of the Pokemon trainer? The trainer. Okay. Yeah, honestly, when I used the Pokemon trainer, using Charizard was cool because it was Charizard, it was big, it was 3D, but I liked using Squirtle more. And it's kind of sad because it's the smallest one. All you need is Ivysaur. I like Ivysaur too, actually. See, I am playing Super Smash Bros. Oh, awesome. There you go. See? So, yeah, when I go out, when I'm out of town, I'll take Smash Bros with me, just because it's an easy game to pop in and just play. Or on the very rare occasion that I have a friend over and they actually want to play Smash Bros, which doesn't happen ever. But it is a fun game. I have a few friends that are actually ranked, which is cool. I'm gonna say you, because you're kind of falling behind, and I'm gonna speed up also because this is taking too long. You look like a Mario guy. I actually have not been successful using Mario in Smash Bros. My character I use the most is actually Pikachu. Pikachu, Link, some of the Fire Emblem characters, basically anybody with a sword. I like using Falco from Star Fox, but I'm also just not very good at that game. I'm not good at fighting games. You think Shadow Ash would be an Ice Climbers guy? Honestly, I've gotten my butt handed to me with people using Ice Climbers, and it is no joke. like how good some people are with the ice climbers. Like there's just a lot of really good, especially with the new like Smash Bros Ultimate or I think that's what it's called. Um, oh, uh, dip, crunch. But yeah, I think a lot of the changes that they've made to Smash Bros since obviously its creation, um, it gives a lot of people so many different ways to play, which is nice because you think about a fighting game and a lot of them are just repetitive motions. So like Street Fighter, you know, it's a lot of the same combinations for the different characters, and it doesn't feel like anything different. Um, let's see, in my Smash circle, ice climbers get no love. Oh, what's your Smash character, Garcia? Who are your top three? Who are your top three for Smash? Actually, everybody. I'm sure everybody at one point or another has played Smash Bros. What's everybody's top three characters they like to use for Smash Bros? Level 19. No, because I don't know what you're capable of. You. Ugh. Shadow Ball. Greninja. Okay. I haven't used Greninja yet. My brothers have like all the characters downloaded. I just have like whatever the base characters were. Um, I probably could have used Bubble Beam on that, but whatever. Actually, one character that I was really excited that I might eventually download is Sora from Kingdom Hearts. I don't know if he's any good, but I really like the Kingdom Hearts series, so that's something that interests me a lot. Sheik, Mario, and Little Mac. Okay, the boxer character, right from what's it, Punch Out? I don't know if I've used Little Mac. Um, Sheik I've used. She's kind of too fat. Or okay, this may seem bad since I am playing a Nintendo game and we're talking about another Nintendo game. Is I know Sheik and Zelda are the same character, are the same person, but somebody once told me that Sheik is a guy and Zelda is a girl, and that doesn't bother me. I just need it clarified. Is Sheik male or female? Because either way, when I've used Sheik in the past, um, they're just too fast. Like I have to be so careful with the way that I'm playing as them that it I fall off the edges, I miss my attacks, I get like grabbed from behind and thrown, and then I'm getting comboed on because I moved too fast and wasn't able to stop where I needed to stop. I know Mario is more like uh almost like an entry level character where it's like anybody can get good with Mario, but there's like those select few that can get amazing with Mario. Um, Greninja sounds like a fun pick. Greninja is, I don't know if it's one of my like top 10 Pokemon, but I thought it was a super cool idea. Um, I like frogs. Um, B, who doesn't like a cool ninja character? Because I probably would not like to meet a real life ninja because the chances are is they're trying to kill me because that's what ninjas do. But Ninja Frog is 100% okay in my book. It actually, especially when I saw the shiny and the fact that it's black, it reminded me of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie, where the Black Ranger Adam, he gets his new Megazord, and it's a frog, and he's just like looking down like, I'm a frog. Greninja, Bowser, Incineroar, and Yoshi. I do like using Yoshi. I like spinning around. um, I I'm really not good with the bigger characters like Bowser and Donkey Kong. So the people that are good with them are like too good because they can beat you so savagely. And I have not used Greninja or Incineroar. I imagine Incineroar is kind of like using a like a luchador or wrestling type character, which could be fun because I imagine it's a lot of punches and grabs. And maybe I'm the only one, but I really don't like Incineroar's design. I feel like if they left it like crouched down on all fours, it would be a much better design. Um, or I've seen recently on Instagram a picture of somebody that took the Alola starters final stages and um, used the colorations from the base stages. So um, Decidueye looked like Rowlet, which was really freaky. Um, Water Pulse for, yeah, Bubble Beam. How is that? 6,500 may also lower speed stat. 60 and 100 may confuse. No, I'll stick with Bubble Beam. It's fine. But yeah, so Incineroar had Litten's color scheme, and it looked great. So if they had just done that, stuck with the more black with like little red accents, I think I would not dislike it as much. And then Primarina with Poplio colors was fine. It's whatever. Let's see. I've had a handful of characters I'm comfortable playing with. Well, that's good, because I do not. Stop making final stage Pokemon look like humans. Agreed. Stop making Pokemon look like humans. They're not. They're Pokemon. They're monsters, they're animals, whatever it is, but they're not humans. The fighting type is the closest I will allow as an exception, because what else are they going to look like for the most part? But yeah, I don't know. Like Mr. Mime's weird. Jinx is weird by association. Um, I don't know. I don't know who else. See, I want magical animals, not bipedal monsters with hands. Yeah, humans can be monsters. This is true. Humans can be very monstrous in the worst possible way. So thankfully, we do not have magical powers because that would result in lots of bad things, I'm sure. Alright. We're almost kind of sort of there. Really, dude? Why? Let's see. This guy over here knocking out Psyduck after Psyduck. Yeah. That is the unfortunate truth of my life right now. Like, I really wish I did have more free time to do this not on stream. The bright side to it is we get to have these interesting conversations. And actually, let's see if anybody chime in on my strategy. I've mentioned it a few times, but I want to double check. So Tentacool will evolve into Tentacruel in the next level. Definitely, if we get it even close to 35, I have no doubt it'll take out Steelix in one hit with Surf. Magnemite's a little bit of a problem. Um, the plan there is teach, Eradicate, Dig, and hopefully we outspeed so we don't get hit at all and can hit them for 4 times super effective ground type move. Because I don't believe that Magnemite have Levitate, and if they do, somebody correct me now so I can definitely change that strategy. Um, and then I'm taking Haunter as backup just because it's Shadow Ball, high speed, high special attack. Um, Surf should be special. Let me check after this actually. Because I think most water moves are special. I don't remember if they did like updates to the types in Gen 4. Oops, nope, that's, oh, it is what I meant to do. Special, yeah. So that's what that purple double circle thing means, right? Otherwise, I have a lot of rearranging to do, and this is going to be horrible. But yes, dig on Eradicate for those Magnemites. What do we think about that? Is that a strategy that's going to get us through that gym? Because if we get everybody to level 30, I'll be happy with that, I think. And we can take on Jasmine tonight, which is my plan regardless. It is 8:51 right now. I was planning to stop at 9, so in about 9 minutes. But I really would rather get a gym battle done, just so there's some sort of fruits to my labors here, and you guys have a good note to end the stream on, to be like, I didn't just sit here for 2 hours watching somebody kill Psyducks all night. Does Magnemite have Sturdy? It might have Sturdy, actually. I think mine does. So, let's see, actually. Her gold. Wait, what? I don't know. Surf. Magnemite. That didn't work very well last time. Let's see. Continue. Okay. Where does it say? Okay, so Magnet Pull and Sturdy are the abilities that they can have. As far as Jasmine is concerned, Heart Gold, Jasmine. Here we go. Gym battle. Magnet pull and okay, so yeah, they both have magnet pull. So this should hopefully be easy enough. And I don't know that dig will be a one-hit KO. Because it's not a stab move, so there's no extra little bonus there, but it is 4 times super effective. Which I think will be enough to get us through that fight. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Plan sounds solid. Okay. That is good news, because after the last gym battle, I don't know who all saw that. If you didn't see it, it's still up. It's in the playlist. It's on my channel. Yeah, it was nuts. We lost way too many Pokemon between Cianwood and getting back to Olivine. So I definitely would like to not lose a single Pokemon in this gym. And be able to be happy about this stream. at least at the end of it, because I was way more bummed out than I needed to be, because this is a game. This is not something real or that affects my life in any way outside of playing the game. Um, so I felt silly the next day for being as bummed out as I was. But I'm feeling better too. I'm feeling more confident about, like, when I came up with the strategy, I was like, okay, now I feel like there's some tangibility to being able to beat Jasmine without a fire type, without a ground type, um, which normally is my answer to fighting steel type Pokemon. Let's see. It is something you dedicate a chunk of time to. It is. Most of my life, honestly, because Pokemon came out when I was like 6 or 7 years old. Um, and that was 1996, 1997, something like that. I forget exactly when, because I didn't learn about it right away, but within the first year, I had learned about it. And I've been playing ever since. I did stop for a little while after Black and White because I didn't really like those games. And I know those are a lot of people's favorite games. I think story-wise, it was a really good idea. I liked the like soft reboot of like, hey, there's only this region's Pokemon in this game. I like that. You have to use the new Pokemon. You can't rely on Charizard. um, but it's just I don't know. Once I got back into it, I think it's kind of just good, because what was Gen 6 was that X and Y? Is that Kalos Gen 6? Um I enjoyed playing the Kalos games. I played through it 3 times to use all 3 starters. Um and has a great champion theme, one of my favorite of the series. I agree, honestly. N, I think, is a fantastic character. Um, there's a lot of really good things about those games. I just playing them wasn't fun for me. Um, and like the people that I was playing with at the time, they felt the same. It was just like it wasn't the same, which is not to say that it's a bad thing, because you know, mix it up every once in a while. But I will eventually play them again. That's the plan. I'm gonna Nuzlocke through every main series game going forward, and then going backwards. And then after that, I will definitely be taking suggestions for, or even maybe when I go backwards, um, I'll take suggestions for like specific types of runs to make the game even more difficult, or maybe you guys can create the rules. I don't know, something to get everybody engaged and keep me having fun at the same time. All of us having fun, honestly. Like, that is my goal with this. No starters run. That would be cool. I honestly, in Black and White, that's what I would honestly do, because I don't particularly like any of them. Um, like Tepig and Oshawott are cute, um, but the only starter, or the only part of the starters that I like, is Duat, um, because it starts to turn into a freaking samurai, and then unfortunately we get Samurott, which, great stat boost, but it's not a samurai. It's not even an otter anymore. I don't know what's going on there, and it freaks me out a little bit. That's another one where it's kind of like Incineroar, where it's like, okay, bipedal otter, quadruped narwhal thing. I don't even know what it's supposed to be. Oh yeah. Oh, and then Tepig. Tepig is cute. Pignite is hideous. Embor is okay. I don't mind Embor. I remember naming mine Shogun Pig because that's what it reminded me of. And I just don't like anything about the Snivy line, and I know that's a lot of people's favorite from that generation, especially because of the anime, and that's like not even a good enough reason for me because I didn't like Ash's Snivy. Like I stopped watching the anime at that same time also. I just recently started watching it again. So Black and White is, I think, the only anime series that I haven't finished. Because I started it when it came out, but it just did not appeal to me. And I thought the X and Y anime was good. I thought the Sun and Moon anime was fine. What? Oh, and then I'm watching Journeys now. It's not bad. It is just a lot of filler, basically, which, eh. I actually like Go as a character. I like that he's actually trying to catch them all, you know? Like the whole thing was in the first place. But eh. I don't. So far, I don't have anything bad to say about it. Just that it is a lot of filler. Which I think if I did like a realistic look at the anime, that's what they would all be anyway. It's just like, hey, there's a lot of filler between, okay, episode 1, he got his Pokemon, episode 10, gym battle, episode 20, new gym battle, episode so on and so on. But, because honestly, if he's not catching a new Pokemon and he's not doing an important battle of any kind, it's filler. It's like this. It's like watching him train against nothing for no reason until he gets to the next gym. Because why not? But yes, I would actually like to do a no starters run at some point, especially for Black and White. Because there's a lot of not starter Pokemon that I like more than the starter Pokemon in those games. Like I think Darmanitan and Chandelure are better than Ambor. I think probably Jellicent is better than Samurott, and I don't really like using the grass type despite liking plenty of grass type Pokemon. So um oops. Low power mode. Disable, whatever, man. You're gonna go down right now, okay? Okay. See you later. Goodbye. Thanks for playing. Oh, my leg. Nice. Uh-huh. Okay. Not fighting a level 6 Psyduck. It's not happening. See you later. Let's see. Which Pokemon do you think would be the most delicious to eat? Ooh. I mean, I've heard good things about Slowpoke tails. Level 10, sure, why not? I mean, my best guess, Miltank. I like meat. I like steak. Carne asada. It gives milk also. Magikarp if prepared right. Filleted carp. Mm-hmm. Um, I guess Torchic. Gorbis. Scorbus and eel. Is that what that is? I've only had eel once. It was okay. Polytoad legs. Miltank tripas tacos. Yes, please. Let's see, who else? I don't know. Fried Oricorio. Maybe. Bouffalont burgers. Just make sure to shave it first, because I don't need afro in my hamburger. Which Oricorio? I think the red one would have a nice kick to it. Snorlax probably really tender. I don't know. Probably really fatty. Pink Oricorio. Is that the hula dancer one? Probably tastes like pineapples. Okay, gonna go heal. Hula doesn't move much, so more tender, less muscle. Okay. Also realize there's a lot of like drowsy out here. Can train Haunter against those guys. Do 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 do. Yeah, so this stream may go a little longer than intended. And by may, I mean it's going longer than intended. Sawsbuck. Ooh, venison. Okay. Could be too gamey. Eskar Sligu. For any of our French friends. Or Escargumi. That probably sounds more similar. Among Us. If I liked mushrooms, I would say yes. but it is not something that I enjoy. Mag cargo too spicy. Yeah, I can see that being a problem. You know, being like 20,000 degrees Fahrenheit. I think most of the fairy types probably, right? Most of them are desserts anyway. Tortuga soup. I've never had turtle soup. It looks too not appealing to me. mm, I'll never eat turtle. Yeah, I probably wouldn't either. I had frog legs once, and that was kind of. Mm, Kingler, so much meat in the crab. I don't know. That thing is so skinny. It's got those long limbs, and the big claw maybe has a lot, but it could also just be like muscle with no real meat worth eating there. That's what I would be afraid of. I also don't really do seafood too much. Uh, the claw. Crawdont. That's another one I could see. Although I always immediately assumed or associated it with a lobster because it looks like a lobster. But it's a crawfish, which is tiny and doesn't look super appealing to me. And then again, the seafood thing. Perhaps a Cornish game unpheasant? Because, those things suck anyway. Or maybe a salad made from Oddish's leaves. I think that could be fun. 10. No, get out of here. All right, Shadow Ash, get some sleep, rest up, stay warm, stay safe. Hopefully you get a snow day tomorrow and don't have to go to school, and then you get to enjoy Scarlet and Violet all weekend long. Thanks for stopping by. Alrighty, Trisecta. You get some sleep too with your whole corporate takeover, no lumberjack enjoyment. Thanks for hanging out, man. As we continue to slay the Psyduck population of Johto's Ilex Forest in preparations for the fight against Jasmine. So yeah, with some people heading out, if you enjoyed, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe, click the notification bell, and leave a comment with your favorite and or least favorite part of the stream to help future streams be more enjoyable. Please make sure to be respectful in the comments and chat sections, as this is a kid's game. But yeah, we're just gonna keep doing this mass genocide, unfortunately, until Tentacle gets to level 35, which hopefully won't be too much longer. And then we will probably just get Raticate to level 30. I'm not super worried about getting Haunter to level 30. After that, Jasmine's going down. Strategy is dig on Bucket, Eradicate, to take down the Magnemites and surf on Tentacruel to take out Steelix. Haunter's just going to be there for moral support, basically. And I don't think G has ever actually been in a gym battle, now that I think about it. Because he wasn't in the battle against Faulkner. He may have been in the battle against Bugsy. I don't remember. I'll have to look it up on my Instagram at Pocket Gamer, POKET_GMR. Didn't use him against Whitney because I was too afraid of the scrappy ability. I actually don't remember if I used him against Morty and the ghost types. I'm pretty sure that was Eradicate, and Crobat did a lot of the heavy lifting there. And I didn't use him against Chuck. So he may have been in 2 gym battles, but even then, he's not had a chance to shine in a gym battle. Also, to anyone that sticks around for the entire stream, or the end of the stream at least, I will be talking about my plans for Scarlet and Violet, which come out tomorrow. I bought some stuff today, and I'm going to buy the games tomorrow. I did not feel the need to pre-order because, I don't know, none of the pre-order bonuses really appealed to me. And, I didn't pre-order. I haven't pre-ordered a game in a long time, actually. Because for the most part, there's so many games manufactured and shipped to stores that pre-order, unless it comes with some sort of bonus, is not worth doing. What were the bonuses? I don't even remember. For a while, I was checking daily on HDV's YouTube channel, because he does a lot of Pokemon content, a lot of like news and stuff like that. And even he was saying like he's not really excited about any of these pre-order bonuses. Like, and he was looking up the ones from around the world. There was like some stickers, maybe some pins. There was one, I forget where, it may have been Spain, that did a plushie. But it wasn't like you didn't get to pick which one you got. You got a random plushie. Like if you pre-ordered Scarlet and Violet, you could potentially get the same plushie. Like you could get 2 Fuecocos, you could get 2 Quaxleys, or 2 Spregatitos. And it's like, well, it's nice, especially if like I have a friend that maybe bought the games. But, and you know, if they got a different plushie, we can trade or something. But I don't know. Like the last time I was excited about pre-ordering a Pokemon game was probably Diamond and Pearl. Like I was in high school at the time. There was a GameStop right near my high school, and so I got to pick it up like day of, and depending on which game you ordered, you got a stylus for the DS that was either Palkia or Dialga, depending on which game you got. I thought that was really cool. There was some like stickers, there was some other stuff. Like if you pre-ordered the strategy guide, you got some other stuff like a map and some, I forget what else, but like that was the last time I feel it was really worth pre-ordering a Pokemon game. Like even with the remakes of Diamond and Pearl, there was some cool stuff like keychains, whatever, but I don't know. I feel like they just kind of are not doing fan service there anymore. Um, and it goes back to what we were talking about earlier, where these companies, they know we're gonna buy this stuff. They know we're gonna go check it out. That's not one of their concerns. And they're right, because tomorrow I'm gonna go and I'm gonna buy the games. But I didn't pre-order them, so their numbers may not look so good. Because I don't know anybody that pre-ordered them, but I'm sure plenty of people did. You know, especially different areas that had different pre-order bonuses, and maybe, you know, like, again, this is a kids game. It's marketed towards and for kids. So there could very well be lots of kids that see all these little pre-order bonuses and are like, "Mom, Dad, I really want to get this thing from the game." Getting both? Yeah, I am going to get both. Because I did find out that there, at least the one Pokemon that I do really want to use, Ceruledge, is only in Violet. And that's the only spoiler I've allowed myself to check. And not even so much check, just kind of stumbled upon. But I mean, we know, obviously, every Pokemon game has its like version exclusives. I was kind of hoping they'd be in both, but I figured, you know, Ceruledge would probably be in Violet, and the other one, Armorage, would be in Scarlet, or maybe even like vice versa, kind of like Black and White, where Zekrom was on the white box and Reshiram was on the black box. But yeah, I'm gonna get both because I want to play both. Apparently, there's different stories, which could be interesting. Because they said the same thing about Sword and Shield, and it was not a different story. It was the same story with different gyms, and they didn't do anything to really change the gyms. They just changed the colors of the gym, and that was kind of disappointing. Like, also playing through both Sword and Shield. Like, honestly, Shield was the game, and then they were like, we need to do something to really make it different. Oh, I know. Let's add two different gyms in the games. Well, where are we going to add those? I don't know. Just take over a different gym. Like, if you look at Stow Onside, the Ghost Gym really, really fits there. The Fighting Gym makes no sense. If you look at what is it called, where the Ice and Rock Gym are, I forget what town that is, but like the Snow Gym makes perfect sense, or the Ice Gym makes perfect sense because it's snowing there. There's ice, there's snow. It makes you think of ice and ice types. It doesn't make me think at all about a giant furnace titan colossus monster rock thing. Like, it doesn't make sense. So I don't know. I'm hoping that, you know, it's probably not going to be two different stories, but there is going to be a lot of different gyms that you can visit, which is cool. And you can supposedly do it in any order you want, which is something I've been waiting for a long time personally. Like, I don't want to have to just do this gym, that gym, that gym, this gym. Like, the, what was it? The Origins anime, or the Origins movie, whatever it was, with Red. That was really cool to see, like, Brock opening the box to say, like, oh, this is your first gym badge. Okay, I'll use these Pokemon because it's your first gym badge. Had it been his 8th gym badge, what would Brock's team have looked like? You know? And maybe that's something that they'll explore in future remakes and future games. I mean, I don't know how much more they're going to do with Pokemon. I definitely feel like they're running out of ideas. They revisited a lot of the same stuff. They're creating multiple regional variants for the same Pokemon. Like, why does Meowth have a regional variant for every region? So I don't know. But if they keep making it, I'll probably keep buying it. I can't complain too much because I keep feeding into the beast. And I've been doing it for, I don't know. My parents got me silver when that came out and a Game Boy. Um, so since then, since 1999, 2000 maybe. Alright, if all the side decks could just be like this high level, this would make my life a lot easier right now. Let's see, it's Pokemon. There's a reason it's the top media franchise. There's a charm to it. A beer strong charm. Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's appealing, right? Um, Kids love it. Adults love it. Adults love it for kids. Kids love that they can enjoy this with their adults. Um, Very not beer. Good. Okay, that makes more sense. Um, but yeah, like all my brothers play. We don't play together for whatever reason, and that's fine. But we all have our own experiences, and then the shared experiences of playing. Like one of my brothers was the first person I ever met to get a Pokemon to level 100. That was like insane. I don't know how he did it because it was in gold when it first came out. Um, but yeah, so and then even like middle school, I played with some friends, or y- like we played at the same time. Obviously, not necessarily together. The whole link cables and all that was kind of complicated just to like think about bringing them around and plugging everything in. Um, but once it got to like the wireless age, like the DS, my friends wanted to battle. Let's go. You want to trade? Let's do it. Super easy. We're right here. Let's go for it. Um, and then at that time too, a lot of my friends were really into it, so we were all playing, and it was a lot of fun. Then now, I'm a little older. Friends are a little more spread out, but thanks to again the internet, if I really wanted to, we could still all be playing together. We just all have lives. I just seem to not have as much to do in my life as the rest of my friends. Oof, okay, good. I still have one. And oh man, I mean it's gonna hurt, but not that bad. Oh, that did nothing. Goodbye. But actually, I don't think I've asked you, Garcia. Which one are you planning on getting? Scarlet or Violet or both? I know like the box legendaries obviously really sway people's opinions. Um, I mean that's why I liked Silver. I like Lugia more than Ho-Oh. I like Kyogre more than I like Groudon. I like Palkia more than I like Dialga. I like um, Zekrom more than Reshiram. I like Yveltal more than Xerneas. I like what's the next one? I like Solgaleo more than Lunala. Um, with Sword and Shield was interesting though. I like the design of Zamazenta more, but I really like using Zacian more. And maybe it's because it's the strongest freaking Pokemon ever, but I don't know. I just actually enjoy using it. I don't enjoy using Zamazenta. Oh. Surf. Okay, you know what? Screw it. I think Tentacruel is going to be fine going up against Steelix. You know what? Let's go train against the Drowsy that are out here. Yeah, I'm going to get Raticate, hopefully, to level 30 quickly-ish, depending on the level of these things. And how many of them pop out. Level 12, okay. Not as much probably as from the Golducks, but at least it'll be easy kills, so. Okay, 174, not too bad. Ditto. Didn't know. Run away. Rattata, let's see. What about this party you're currently playing? Do all of these Pokemon suit your taste design-wise? Kind of. Like, in real life, Raticate would freak me out. I would not want one on my team. Or I would, just to kind of like get over my fear of rodents. Haunter, I really like the design. It's always been one of my favorite designs. Flaffy, it's okay. I mean, it's a pink sheep. It wouldn't freak me out. It wouldn't really excite me. I do like Ampharos, though. Butterfree, it's just a butterfly. It's fine. You know. Scyther's sick. It would scare me in real life, but I would definitely want one to hopefully scare other people. And same thing with Crobat. Flying Rat, it would scare me, but I would also think it's awesome and say, yes, I want this to instill fear in my enemies like Batman. R.I.P. Kevin Conroy. But yeah, I think especially with the earlier games, I do like most of the designs. Like I mentioned, Mr. Mime and Jinx are weird, but for the most part, I think I really like the designs from the early games. Because they were more animalistic, they were more monstrous. And I mean that was what was popular in the 90s, and that's like my generation. That's my I don't know how to say what I'm trying to say, but it's just my taste. Because like a lot of the new Pokemon are just very cartoony, and like although they're cute, it's like it's not really what I imagine a Pokemon to be, you know. And then like the Ultra Beasts are very odd, very like clearly not Pokemon. Like they can be literally anything and everything and nothing all at the same time. Like Kartana is a freaking flying paper cut. I like it, but that's what it is. Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to get on my bike, make some more Pokemon come out. Ugh. Yeah, we really just want to fight the Drowsy now. Not so much for the EVs, but they give a decent amount of experience and they're easy to take down because of Crunch. But I think that's the craziest part about this game, man, is all the grinding. Hopefully it'll be worth it in the end, though. Like, if we can beat Jasmine with no casualties, to me, it'll be worth it. It'll be a lot of time spent on this, but it's something almost means to an end type deal. What's the most recent team you've used or you remember using? Man. Let's see, my playthrough team last used today consists of... Ooh. Very recent, okay. Actually, at this point, I might as well just attack everything, because every little point counts. I keep forgetting to get on my bike. What am I doing? Oops. That's not what I meant to do. Why do I even have Scary Face? I'm so confused. Braviary, Mienshao, Espeon, Turtonator, Golisopod, and... Dum da da dum. I mean, that already sounds like a pretty sick team. I love Braviary. I've seen how good Mienshao can be. Espeon's awesome. Turtonator, I've not had any luck with. Golisopod is an interesting one. Very powerful, which is good. No problem. Look it up. Take your time. We're gonna be here for a while. Not too much longer, though, because eventually I will have to go to sleep. So we may just bum rush the Olivine City Gym and hope for the best, because this is unfortunately taking longer than I would have liked. Emergency exit is a useless ability. Yeah and no. Like, I've seen how it could be helpful because, like, okay, cool. You've taken out half my health, and I get a free switch. So when you think you've beaten me, you've already forgotten about the fact that I have this thing sitting in the back. So, like, I think if you plan the strategy around emergency exit, it's got really good opportunities. But if you just want to use a Golisopod, then it's not the same. Because, like, I would love to use a Golisopod, but I wouldn't have anything with like any idea for planning around emergency exit. Alright, screw it. We may be a little underleveled, but we're gonna heal. We're gonna go take on that gym. I'm over it. I think we'll be fine. Those Magnemite aren't very strong. And none of her Pokemon are very fast, so we should be fine. Doop, 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 doop. Oh, no wonder. I was going at regular speed that whole time. Wow. I thought I was going at double speed, and nope. That was my bad entirely. But we'll make our way to Olivine. And I'll update the team images for next stream. I don't feel like doing it right now. Let's see. Totem Lurantis. Okay, I've never used a Lurantis. It looks really interesting. I suppose I could have done a bug catching contest today. Oh well, moving on. Yeah, no, Lurantis seems like it has a lot of potential. And then obviously the totem Pokemon with like raised stats and perfect IVs is super helpful, obviously. Can you? Thank you. Jeez. On the bright side, we're not lagging nearly as bad as the other day. So, this is good. We'll take it. Whatever it is, get out of my way. Stantler, you can just get out of my face. Well, how do you feel about your team? Is that a team that you built on purpose? See, I will share my battle team that I challenged my bro with. Please stand by. You got it. I actually have not made a battle team in a very long time. I also haven't battled anybody in a very long time. But maybe eventually we can do some streams like that. That would be interesting, I think. Okay. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Dig. Use. Was really hoping to use this on a ground Pokemon. But, oh well. Okay. Still learn the move Dig. Yes. Scary face, get out of here. Okay. Oh wait, I have to go give Ampharos the medicine. And then we can take on the gym. I'm smart. I pay attention. Promise. Bright side, I could just take the elevator. Salazzle, Crabominable, Persian, Mudsdale, and Toucannon. I approve of this team. Although I don't particularly like the design of Lowland Persian, the fact that it is a dark type is good. I've not used a Toucannon, but I'm really interested to. I really like Salazzle. I really like Mudsdale. It's like one of my new favorite Pokemon. And Crabominable, despite, again, not liking the design, I did enjoy using it. So, that seems like a pretty solid team to me. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, like the only difference there between your team and my in-game team for Sun and Moon, again, I didn't use Toucannon, or Persian. But literally every team that I used for Sun and Moon had Mudsdale. Every team that I used had Salazzle. I think the only team that didn't have... Oh, no. Because I haven't actually played with Litten yet. So, I haven't had a chance to not use Salazzle. Alright, well, I'm not climbing down the stairs. I'm taking the elevator all the way to the bottom. And Let's see if we can finish this gym in 10 minutes or less, because at 10 o'clock I need to get to bed. Um, but yeah, like Mudsdale was definitely the core of my two teams so far in Sun and Moon. Um, Salazzle being fast and really good special attack was super helpful. The only problem, what? Oh, I was Warden Boba. Sorry to have kept you waiting. Safari Zone opened. Gate inside the cavern, seeing what city. If you go through there and walk for a short while, you should soon see the Safari Zone. We're a little out of the way, but please come visit. Okay, maybe we'll do that next time. For now, gym. But yeah, so, and then Crabominable kind of became a staple of my second team that I used. I don't remember if I used it on my first team. I think I used Passimian um, for like fighting coverage, and then whatever water Pokemon I was using for like the ice coverage. Um, or maybe that was with, whoa, what? I know you'd come here. Thank you for helping the gym leader, but battle is a separate matter. Go for it. Cool. Let's see. I left Vikavolt out. Yeah, no, Vikavolt is actually the other Pokemon that that was constantly on my team. All right, I brought more than 3 Pokemon with me, but uh, actually, you know what? Let me go drop them off in the PC. Screw it. Yeah, Vikavolt was always on my team. That bug electric coverage was too good not to, and the design is fantastic. Um, yeah, like honestly, I think probably my more or less dream team there for Alola was, at least when I used Decidueye as my starter, Salazzle for my fire type, Mudsdale for my ground type, Vikavolt for my electric type, um, Crabominable for coverage. I'm trying to think who the last member was. But um, yeah, like it was basically just them, and you know, it worked out really well. Um, let's see, favorite early game bug Pokemon. Ooh, um, Vikavolt is definitely one of them. Um, I really like using Butterfree. I wish it was better later on, like some of the newer ones, like Vikavolt. Orbeetle's fantastic. I think it does what Butterfree was trying to do, but a little better. Um, Leavanny's cool. I don't like the 4 times fire weakness, um, but it was a fun Pokemon to use. Because I don't use ground types very often, or grass types very often, I mean. Um, so it was good to have one that I enjoyed. Um, Here we go. Dustox and Beautifly are cool. But honestly, I think probably Vikavolt is my favorite early bug. Um, just because it's something that I used throughout the entire playthrough. Like, it for sure was on my team. There just was no way it wasn't going to be on my team from start to finish. Um, okay, so far so good. This is more or less going exactly as planned. Although my heart is beating a little fast. Mm. Oh, wow. So close to a one-hit KO. Screech. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, okay. Favorite early game bird? It's gotta be, well, I wouldn't say it's a three-way tie, but top three are Staraptor, Talonflame, and Corviknight. Dude, okay, flawless victory. We did it. This is awesome. All right. This works out really well. I'm very happy with that outcome. Um, ba, 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 ba. There it is, mineral badge. Um, yeah, I couldn't say of those three which is my favorite. Maybe Talonflame, just because I feel like it does have a one up. Um, having that like fire typing. Um, like again, when it was introduced, Charizard was nerfed, and so we needed a better fire flying type that wasn't a legendary like Moltres or Ho-Oh. Um, thank you, thank you. Um, so yeah, maybe one of those. I know I just saved them doing it again, just to be on the safe side. But anyhow, so we've made it to the end of the stream. It is not even 10 o'clock yet, so thank goodness. So I wanted to show this because I wanted to talk about Scarlet and Violet. So I'm going to pause that so it's not making so much noise. Okay. So I went to the store today and I got this Elgato Camlink 4K capture card. So I'm going to use this to plug my Switch into my desktop computer instead of how I normally use my laptop. And I'm going to attempt to stream at least a little bit of Scarlet tomorrow when it comes out. Probably around 4:35 p.m. I'm gonna have to play with it a little bit, and so maybe just like an hour worth of stream, just to kind of get started on it. In the community tab here on YouTube, I will be putting a poll for what you guys want my starter to be. If nobody votes or there's just not enough votes, really, I've already kind of made up my own mind of what I think I'll be using, which is over on my Instagram at Pocket Gamer, POKET_GMR. Um, and hopefully we have some fun with that. I know a lot of people are going to be streaming Scarlet and Violet throughout the whole day tomorrow. So anybody that comes by and watches my stream, I appreciate you very much. Thank you for stopping by. And same with any of my streams, honestly, because I'm just starting out and I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying some of the people here on my chat, like Garcia, who, you guys make me laugh. You make me enjoy it. So thank you so much. If you did enjoy the video, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe, click the notification bell. Leave a comment with your favorite or least favorite part of the stream to help make future streams more enjoyable for everybody. Please make sure to leave the comment section and the chat section respectful and more or less PG, because again, it is a kids game. But thank you guys so much for hanging out for this longer stream, and tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow. So